Good morning, everybody. Hope you're doing great today. Thanks for tuning in. I wanted to do a special video because I got a lot of new followers, a lot of new friends that are doing keto. Some of you are brand new to keto. I appreciate you reaching out to me, asking me questions. I love to help. Appreciate you tuning in, watching my live videos, catching my replay. Anything I can do to help you succeed, I'm here for you. All right, so what I have for you today is 11 tips that I want to share with you to help you do keto, especially if you're just starting out. All right, so what you want to do, one of the first steps, there's actually 12. This is going to be the number one step, is you want to sit down with yourself and you want to have a talk with yourself and get your mind ready to do this. You got to get extreme mindset if you want to really, really bust it out like I did. I didn't do this by not having my mindset and putting my foot down for myself. All right. Hi, Jessica. Hi, Sarah. So, here's 11 tips. Now share this video with your friends, that are starting out keto, because this is really going to help them and keep them going on the right trail, And if you haven't yet, click on follow on my page, on my Facebook page, and set your notifications for following me to pop up every time I do something like this. That way you can stay in the loop and help your friends and family out. All right, so here we go. Here's one of the first steps after your main step of getting your head right is you do want to download the free Carb Manager app. It's free on iOS or Android. I think you can even do it on your computer, okay? That is really going to help you succeed. This app is phenomenal. And I did a live video on it, so if you don't know how to use it, just go look through my page and find that. Don't just try to keep track of your macros in your head, because it will never work. Because you'll forget things, or you'll be like, well, if I just do it and I don't have it on paper, then did I really do it? You want to set yourself up here to succeed. You don't want to be able to cheat doing this lifestyle, all right? So that was number one. Number two, do try to stay near but under your macros every day, all right? That's really important. You want to just stay under those numbers. So if you're allowed to have 70 grams of fat a day, you want to try to go for 65 to 70. If you can have, just say 30 grams of protein a day, you want to try to stay, 25, 30. If you can have 1,200 calories a day, you want to try for 1,100 to 1,200. Okay? So that's self-explanatory. Just follow it right in the app that I just told you to download for free. Don't believe what you hear on the internet, okay? A lot of people out there want to be, the keto gods or the keto police or, whatever it is. But don't believe everything you hear on the internet, especially about at least get your protein in. You don't have to worry about the fats. You don't have to worry about the calories. They're wrong, folks. You do have to worry about that stuff, okay? Here's how it works. What happens is, you always want to have your fat intake for the day about 20 grams higher than your protein. Because what we're doing is we're telling our bodies to run on healthy fats, okay? So when you run out of those healthy fats, then it starts burning your stored fats. That's where the intermittent and prolonged fasting comes in, which I've done videos on that. I'm going to do some more on that with all the newbies coming on. But it's very important that you try to stay around all of those numbers. If you're supposed to take in 1,200 calories, but you take in 1,800, guess what? That's 600 calories too much. That's 600 more calories that your body has to burn off. So calories, fats, protein, carbohydrates, all of that matter. Don't just take one out of it. Oh, okay, I'm going to do the protein part. I don't care about the rest, because you won't have the success that you want. You may lose a little bit of weight, but you're not going to have the success like I did. I did strict keto. I know this works, all right? So, like I said, don't believe everything you read on the internet. I mean, some people out there just don't have the knowledge. They think they do, and, I appreciate them trying to help people, but at the same time, they're not helping them people, because the people are going to get discouraged and then not want to do this. And then they're going to go right back to where they were, all right? So let's get on to number 3. Do drink plenty of water. You want to consume at least half of your body weight in ounces of water a day to stay fully hydrated. Our bodies are like 65-70% water. You need water, okay? So if you weigh 200 pounds, drink 100 ounces of water a day. If you weigh 250, you got to drink 125 ounces a day. If you weigh 80, you got to drink 90 ounces of water a day, okay? This is very important. Don't think if you're drinking coffee or tea or something that you made out of water, that's your water, because it's not. We need half of our body weight in ounces of clean, just water a day, not mixed with something that don't count towards your water, all right? Number 4, do drink 2 to 3 cups of coffee or green tea a day, because the caffeine is going to help mobilize the fat and get that headed to your liver to be burned for energy. Look at it like this, okay? So in your bloodstream, right? The only way that your fat gets mobilized and moving is it has to catch a ride on something, all right? So when you bring caffeine into your blood, the fat can jump on the caffeine bus, take it to your liver, burn it up for energy. So here's the thing, right? By consuming the caffeine, you're getting that into your blood, so that means there's a lot more buses. So a lot more fat can jump on and catch a ride to the liver. If there's not a lot of buses, right? Look at it like this. If you have 200 people all trying to fit onto one bus, they're going to have to make 2 trips, right? It's going to take a while before everybody gets there. But if you have 200 people trying to get on 50 buses, you're all going to get there a lot faster and at the same time. So think about it like that, all right? And let's see. Do not buy those caffeine pills at your local gas station. They're not healthy for you in any way. They have caffeine in it, but they have a lot of other fillers and stuff in it. So you're not getting just caffeine like you want, okay? So don't try those gas station rip-me-off pills. They're not good for you. Number 5, do meal prep, okay? That's very important. One of the things that I've learned doing keto for over a year is if you do meal prep, you make it easy to succeed because you're set up for it. So there's less likely chance that you're going to fail. Do not think you can just wing it and be like, oh, I'll eat this, I'll eat that. Have a plan. What I do is every morning when I get up, before I eat or consume anything, I get out my phone, I go to that free carb manager app that I told you guys about, and I put in everything I'm going to consume for the day in there. That way, if it's too much, I can eliminate it before I ever consume it. Because once you consume it, you cannot, get it out of your body. Then we're on to number 6. Do get 8 hours of good rest a day. Okay? It's very important because that is the time that your body heals up any damage that it might have, that it can heal up easily and quickly. That's when your mind gets clear and you dispose of all the junk that you brought into your mind a day to make room to learn new stuff. Okay? So don't sleep 5 to 6 hours a day, then wonder why you're not having great results. Because sleep is essential, folks. Okay, so now we're on to number 7. Do take 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar in the morning and 1 before your dinner meal. Now, what I do is I use the Bragg's organic apple cider vinegar. I learned that from another keto guru, and I mean it's amazing what it does for your body. If you don't know what apple cider vinegar does for your body, I've done a couple videos on a few things it does, but just Google it. You'll be amazed. All right? So don't try to mix the apple cider vinegar with a bunch of other stuff to consume unless it's one of the drinks that I've shared. You want it in the purest form. That's where you're going to get the best results from it. All right? So number 8, Do weigh yourself at the beginning of your keto journey. It's very important that you do that, okay? Because you're going to want to weigh yourself down the road and see your results. That's how you're going to keep doing this, all right? Do not weigh yourself every day. That's a big no-no. You want to do it one day a week, and I would suggest you do it on Sundays, okay? And you want to do it first thing in the morning before you've consumed stuff. And you want to get into a consistency of when you do it, okay? So you could choose every Sunday, 8 a.m., weigh yourself. But do not do it every day. You're going to set yourself up to fail. Because some days you're going to gain 2 pounds. Some days you're going to lose 4 pounds. And if you're watching that scale like a hawk, you're going to be like, oh my God, I'm gaining weight. And you're going to lose interest. You're going to lose your motivation to keep doing this. Okay? So number 9, do take your measurements and before pictures before you start this lifestyle. Because you're going to need them later on. Okay? So don't think you won't need them later to encourage you when you run into a stall. And we're all going to run into a stall. I don't care who you are. You do run into a stall. And that's the time you need these before and after pictures so that you can see the changes. Because like when I've ran into a stall, what I mean by a stall is the scale isn't moving. Okay? So just say like it's a week, it's a Sunday, I weigh myself, I weigh X amount of weight. Next week I weigh myself, I'm the same weight. I'm going to be like, this ain't working anymore. What happened? But in actuality, you're going to be losing inches. Your clothes are going to start feeling, are going to start being a little looser. So make sure you take those measurements, all right? Number 10, do consume 2 to 3 teaspoons of pink Himalayan salt daily. You can add a little to your water, sprinkle some over your food, add it to your coffee or tea, but however you do it, you want to get it in your body. Because what that's going to do is it's going to help retain the minerals in your kidneys because you're going to be expelling all that water you've been drinking and you don't want to wash out all the minerals. You're going to wash out a lot of them, but the salt, the pink Himalayan salt, will help retain some of them for your body to use them, in your body. Let's see, where am I? Don't think you don't need the salt or that it's bad for you because the pink Himalayan or the sea salt is not bad for you like the iodized table salt. That's what's bad for you. You want to throw that right out and never use it again. All right? So then number 11, do exercise or move daily. I don't care, if you got to just get up, walk around your kitchen table once or twice to start. We all got to start somewhere. And then, after a week, start walking around it 3-4 times. After another week, 5-6 times. Build yourself up to your exercise level that you're going to need. Because once you get down to your desired weight loss, you're going to want to take and maintain it, right? So you're going to need the exercise to burn off calories and stuff that, you tuck in every day. Don't just sit there, all right? I can't stress that enough. Even if you, like I said, you start out small, walk around your table once or twice a day. Any exercise is better than no exercise. It's going to work your joints, your muscles, and make them so they don't start seizing up, especially when you get older and we sit around do nothing. That's when you start getting, worse arthritis and stuff like that. All right? So I just wanted to share these, 11 tips with you guys, especially you newbies. I'm here to help you out. Anything I can do, reach out to me. As always, I appreciate each and every one of you. It means a lot to me to help you guys. I mean, I get gratification in it. I feel good about knowing that I'm helping you. I mean, the pleasure isn't just yours getting healthy. It's mine too, seeing your results. I love hearing your stories. All right? So thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you all soon. If you haven't, follow me on Facebook. You can go right to my page. It will have follow. And also follow me up on YouTube. I got a lot of videos up there. I share some exclusive content on YouTube that I do not post on Facebook. So there's other, I got a lot of the same stuff up there, but there's other things you'll never see on Facebook. All right? Bye-bye. See you soon.